y'all. It's your girl, Jay, and I'm here at Bolingbrook High School, home of the Raiders. So I'm covering today the Bolingbrook Raiders football team. And as you can see behind me, they are working hard. They've been practicing since about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, and they've been getting to work with film, going out here in the field, doing different drills because this year, my boys are taking home a state championship. So I'm going to take you along with me. We're going to talk to the boys, talk to the coaches, and let's see what they got going on. Follow me. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jay, and I'm here with Bolingbrook High School Raiders. These are my guys here. They on the football team here, and they're here because they got summer camp. It's a little hot, so we're gonna make sure we get right to it. So I'm gonna start with this first teammate right here. So tell us who you are, how long you've been playing football, and everything you got going on this season.
CJ Jones, aka Kool-Aid. I've been playing football for a little minute now since I was like maybe 4 or 5.
Oh.
Committed to Cincinnati as of right now, so go Bearcats.
Okay, so you're going to Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know where to look for him out there. So what position do you play?
DB, cornerback, and safety.
Okay, so how long have you been playing that position in particular? Has that always been the position that you
I've been
played?
playing that since like sophomore year.
Okay, since
So
sophomore
recently.
year. Okay, so what are some of the goals you have for your team and for yourself individually this season?
I want to get about 6 picks this year.
Okay.
About 8 touchdowns. I want us to make it past the first round of the playoffs because, Bolingbrook got that little curse. They say we can't make it past, but we're going to make it past this year.
Y'all definitely are, and I'll be here watching. So thank you so much. Are you the captain too?
Like that. Yeah, I'm the captain right now.
You the captain right now?
Yes, ma'am.
So how long have you been the captain? Is this your first year being captain? Or?
Yeah, first year.
Okay, so what are some goals you have for yourself is now that you're stepping in a position of leadership?
Just be better vocally, be a better teammate, help my teammates up, talk to them better, hang out with them more, just outside of football.
Okay.
Teach them.
Teach them what?
How to be a better person, better DB, better player, better everything.
Okay. He said he want to make sure everybody had their stuff in order for this.
Sure.
Okay. So what about you? Tell us a little bit about who you are, what's your name, how long you've been playing, what year you're in, everything of that.
So I am Caleb Wallace. I'm a junior, and I've actually only been playing football since 8th grade. So
Okay.
I just started recently.
What grade are you in now?
I'm a junior now.
So you're a junior now. So
Yes.
you've been playing. What made the switch? Were you playing a different sport beforehand, or were you doing something else?
It's actually so my parents didn't want me playing tackle for like a long time, and they finally loosened up
And
when
let
I
you
got
do it?
Yeah, when I got to like late middle school. So I started playing in 8th grade, and I've gotten off to a pretty good start. I would say people know me for being a good receiver now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some goals you have for yourself this season?
So I want to be more vocal, and I want to up our team chemistry because there's been a lot of changes going on at Bolingbrook with a whole bunch of people transferring and everything. So I want our team chemistry to get back up and get our team kind of riled up.
Okay. Riled up for what though?
To win some games. Get Bolingbrook back on his feet after some questionable seasons.
So you're saying you're trying to change the whole trajectory of the Bolingbrook Raiders team, your stats and everything like that.
Yes.
Okay, honey. Now what about for you? Tell us who you are, what your name is, what position you play, if you're elite, you have a leadership position at all, and just give us the whole rundown.
My name is Joey Bodell, class
Okay.
of 25.
Ooh.
I'm a middle linebacker, and I'm a captain on the team.
You're a captain on the team and a middle linebacker. Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Me too, y'all. I'm just playing. But okay, so what are some goals you have for yourself this year and yourself for the teams? And are you a captain too as well?
Yeah, so my main goals this season is really just get my name out there for myself and just get Bolingbrook out there as a team.
Okay.
And get us known by the whole state. Win some football games.
Okay. Now, so since you are a senior this year, right? So do you have any school that you would like that, if you could choose your favorite school to get picked up by, do you have one?
My favorite school that I would go to is probably Wyoming University.
Wyoming? Why?
Just I've seen all their facilities. I know their coaches, and I just fell in love with it.
Okay. So what are some goals you have for yourself as being in a position of leadership this year?
Goals for myself is really just improvement. Really just coming off a bad season last year, a bunch of transfers, all of that. So I just want to get myself better, get the team chemistry better.
Okay. So you guys heard it here first. We got my three best guys back here. They're really and ready to make this year and make Bolingbrook what it is already and what is really known for a great sports program, a great football team. And they already said they're taking the championship home this year, y'all. So y'all make sure their first game is versus Homewood Flossmoor. And if you know Bolingbrook, that's a long time rivalry. So I cannot wait to see the first game. So my thing is this. Do y'all think I could play with y'all this year?
Oh yeah, hop on. You could be like the water girl or something.
No, he did not just assault me.
We do need some more cheerleaders.
We
do need some more cheerleaders.
I could be the cheerleader. Y'all, when the school year starts, y'all remember that, okay? They gonna remember that. Don't ask me for nothing. A cookie or nothing, okay? That is crazy. They gonna make me the cheerleader. That's all right. I'm gonna get out here because we're gonna follow them to practice and we're gonna see what they working with. I might even get out here and show them I know how to throw the football because they tried me, y'all. They don't think I know what I'm doing, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna watch y'all play, watch y'all kill it, see who really got the skills that y'all out here boasting about. And I'm gonna show y'all the type of cheerleader I really am, okay? We'll be right back. I'm back here at Bolingbrook High School, and as you've seen before, I was already talking with the boys, but you know I had to get in contact with the people that actually running things and why the boys are who they are now. So I'm here with the head coach. Can you tell us your name and how long you actually been coaching?
Well, first and foremost, my name is Tikas Pettigrew. I've been doing this since 2005. I've had an opportunity to play professional football for the San Diego Chargers from 2000 to 2003. I played basketball and football at the University of Penn State under Joe Paterno. So I have a lot of coaching experience and actual play, which I can bring to the table when trying to build a culture with these kids.
That you said something very powerful, building a culture. How important is that when you're building a team from the ground up?
It means everything because if they don't believe in you and what you stand for, then they truly don't understand what they're playing for. So I'm excited we created a slogan, the RAC, R-A-C, responsibility, accountability, and culture. And that's what we're going to bleed into the entire season.
Okay. So what are some goals that you have for the boys this season and just individual goals maybe for yourself and your coaching staff?
Just for them to be young men in the classroom, in the community, be our leaders on the football field and model citizens because we're playing the game of life as well. So we know this ball is going to stop. What are we building these kids for?
Oh, that's a good question. Because do you prepare them for the fact that some of them might not make it to the league? Like, what is that speech like for them? Because I know it might be some boys that is like, oh, no, I got it. And you do know that you probably had some old teammates, anything that did not make it, unfortunately. You were blessed to make it. What are some things that you do tell the boys in that retrospect?
Learn how to build connections and network because as this journey takes you, we might have some good politicians, some good lawyers, some good attorneys, some good doctors, some good dentists. It's more to it than just being an athlete. And this game opens up a lot of doors and different avenues that we want them to take advantage of. And it's education. Like if we can find free for every one of our kids, we did our job.
Amen. Going to school for free is a great push for them in general because not having to pay for it is too. So now that you have started this program, how long have you been here at Bolingbrook in general?
This is my third year. This is my second year as head coach. First year I got here as defensive coordinator, came off of state championship at Fenwick in Oak Park in 2021. And looking to bring that same energy to a program that we are rebuilding, and it's trending. It's trending.
It is. I'm excited. So what is the biggest goal for this season? The boys already told me they want to take it and go to the championship, and we know that's one of the biggest goals who don't want to win. But is there another goal that you as a coach have for the boys separately?
The number one goal for me is I challenge the boys every day. Well, actually, I'm going to give you two goals. The first goal is, can we get 1% better every day? And the second goal is, can you bring a hard hat, a shovel, and a lunchbox to work every single day? That'll carry throughout the classroom. That'll carry throughout everyday life because if they learn how to work through the bad times, it'll build them for hardships as well as success.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do this season. And the boys already told me I'm their cheerleader, so I guess I'll be here cheering them on. And you guys make sure you come to your very first game. When is the very first game?
We're at the very end of August. We have Homewood Flossmoor at home. Ooh. So we're hoping that we pack the stands to put on a good show.
You will. I'll be there, and we'll be there to cheer you on, okay? Thank you, Coach Tikas.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, y'all, I'm back. And this time I told y'all I wanted to talk to all the coaches here because we got to get the insight on really who's really grooming these boys to get their stuff together. So you heard us talk to the head coach. Now we're talking to another one of his coaches too as well. So tell us who you are, your position that you're in, and how long you actually been doing this.
All right, well, I'm Coach Kevin Cathy or Coach KC. A lot of kids know me off that. I've been coaching at the varsity level for about 4 years. This is my second year. 5 years. This is my second year with Bolingbrook.
Okay.
But I grew up in this community. But I've been a part of this community for 20 years. So it's awesome seeing these young kids grow up. I'm glad to be a part of the coaching staff and help to groom these young men into adults.
Okay, so what is your actual coaching position here?
Well, I coach the defensive backs, mainly the cornerbacks, but I also dabble with the safeties as well. So a lot of defensive responsibilities. We try to recognize and try to prevent the other teams from scoring.
Yeah, exactly, because we don't want any of that. Okay, so you have been coaching for a very long time, and I know that you get a good reward out of seeing your boys go from point A and go to the finish line. So what are some of the goals you have for this season as the team and maybe yourself individually as the coach?
Well, the team goal is always state. So always plan the day after Thanksgiving. That's always going to be the goal for any program across the state of Illinois. We definitely have the talent. We definitely have the culture to actually do that. Okay. So we want to make sure that dream and that goal is actual reality. We also want to make sure we're grooming young men, get them into college or get them into trade school, whatever it is that they want to do beyond high school. If they want to continue to play this wonderful game in college and maybe even on a pro level, that's also something we want them to try to produce and pursue as well. Okay.
So with the coaching and coaching all these young men and different personalities, different things going on, is there ever a time you guys have to reel them all in and be like, okay, guys, I need y'all to focus on this so we can get to the next step and the next goal?
Absolutely. There's always some distractions out there that's going to, take their mind away from football. And it's not a bad thing to have their mind away from football, but there definitely needs to be some redirection. And there as well, they got their grades test first and foremost. We definitely want to make sure we got them sound academically. But we definitely want them to have some type of social life as well. But we want to make sure that we're all a part of the same goal. We all want to make sure we're part of this team and try to make our state run a reality.
Okay. So they practicing behind us, y'all. How long y'all going to be out here for? And what time do you start? What is a typical day in practice for these young men?
Well, we're 9 to 1 for camp. Okay. We typically get here around 8:30. We want to lift first, get a nice little burn, because that's where everything starts, right there in the weight room. Strength and speed is what we definitely focus on. Mm-hmm. That's what the game of football is all about. We go watch film to try to make sure we sharpen our tools. Mm-hmm. We want to sharpen each other and make sure we come out as a great unit. And then we out here practicing from 11 to 1. Weather hasn't been that great, over the summer, but we definitely do what we can do and do the best that we actually can. If we need mental days, then we'll take these mental days. But for sure, we try to get out here and get the work done.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for even speaking with me. And I cannot wait to hear and see what you guys do this season. I know your first game is coming up at the end of August.
Absolutely.
You guys are versing Homewood Flossmoor.
Absolutely.
So you guys got to get out here and pack this stand up because we got to cheer them on already. And I really cannot wait to see what they're going to do and what you guys got in store. They make it into state, y'all. I already spoke it in the air, okay? Right. So we'll be right back. Thank you.
All right, it's the Brook.
Yes. So we're back, and you know I got to make sure I hit all the coaches and many of them as I can in this busy practice season. So I'm here with Coach Biddish, and man, Coach Biddish was just giving those boys the work. You see, he hot now. He like, okay, yeah, let's get this in right.
Working a little bit. Working a little bit.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So tell us how long you've been coaching, and tell us a little bit about yourself and everything you got going on.
Sure. So this is my 11th year coaching high school football.
Okay.
4th year at Bolingbrook. 4th year on varsity.
Okay.
Been coached at Bolingbrook now for 5 seasons. The D-line coach and director of football operations for the whole program.
Now, did you play football yourself too previously?
I did. So I played in high school, played in college at Carthage College. Proud to say I was a 4-year starter, 2-time first team all conference.
Hey man, talk your
and
stuff.
And then played some arena football for about 6 or 7 years when I got done. So
okay, man.
Was able to have a nice little successful little bit of a career and out here giving back to the high school kids.
Okay, so what made you want to come back and start coaching, especially at high school? Because a lot of people try to go straight to college. So what made you come to high school?
I had my degree to be a PE teacher, which I always wanted to work in high school. And then when I had the opportunity to work at a couple different schools, when Bolingbrook gave me the opportunity to be a dean, this is where I wanted to be. So there were a couple schools I turned down and said I wanted to be at the Brook, be around the best, and continue the tradition that's been built here. So.
Okay, that's great. So tell us a goal that you actually have for this season, not only for as your coaching staff, but for yourself, for the team itself in general.
Sure. I think one of the things that Coach Pettigrew's brought to our team is that RAC concept, responsibility, accountability, culture, and really wanting to build a culture of accountability, knowing that the kids are going to hold themselves to a high standard.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hold them to a high standard. They're going to hold each other to high standards. So continuing to reinforce that, I think, we're doing a great job of that. Kids are buying in. Kids are wanting to try both sides of the ball, and things like that. And also be a real physical football team. I think that's something we need to get back to.
Okay,
is being a little bit more physical.
What do you mean by that? For the people that might not even understand what you mean for that, like physical football.
Yeah, when I say physical, it sounds bad to say, but I want us to be violent. You either the hammer or the nail in life and in football. So I want our kids to be the hammer. Like you'd rather be the hitter and be the person getting hit. So that's my goal, is like us to be the most physical team we can and be a bunch of hammers. So
okay. So this season, I know all the boys have said their goal is to get that championship and everything like that. What do you think it's going to take for you guys to get to that point and get to state and be able to play at, like Coach Kathy said, that day after Thanksgiving?
Sure. I think the biggest thing is we're going to need to develop up front. We need to bring like we said, physicality at the line of scrimmage, and we're going to ask a lot of our guys. So when you got to go both ways, he's going to have to jump in and make that happen. So I think that we're gonna have a strong team, but it's going to take something from everybody. So
a little something from everybody. So what are some things when the boys aren't feeling practice, they're not feeling doing it? How do you get them to get out there besides a good, a little 1-2? Like, get out here.
Sure, no, I mean, we got to make it fun. I think that's the thing, is like a lot of times when the kids are worn down, you got to read their body language. Maybe they need an extra break. Dial some things back here and there. Our job isn't to punish people, right? It's to teach. And so it's just like in a classroom, right? If a student's unmotivated, we got to find another way to motivate them. It might be a chalk talk. It might be a different lift. It might be like, hey, let's stop this. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's reset our mindset, right? And then get back into it. So
okay. Well, I want to thank you for even speaking with me, Coach Biddish.
Absolutely.
The boys already told me that they don't think I got what it takes. I need to get out here and show them I know how to throw a football, okay? No, but thank you so much for talking with me, and I can't wait to see what you guys do in your first game at the end of August. It's against Homewood Flossmoor.
Yes.
We're going to pack the stands, y'all, because we're going to be here. Okay?
Put on a show. Appreciate you.
Thank you.